Trade recap 25th of February. Today I've taken a great 2.2R win, which was only half the size, which would have been like an amazing 4.5R win if I've taken full size, and I will tell you why I haven't. Here you can see the closed profit and loss. That's my current trading balance on the 50K account, 51,651. I need $1,350 more to get funded. But basically, what have I taken today, or how have I seen the day today? That was my current trade plan, pre-market plan for the trading day. We were basically closing the ETH into this beginning of the balance lower. My expectancy was buyers try to get higher, get through those balance, as we all know how we trade those kind of things. And there was like a big resistance coming up at 6944, as you guys can see, big volume drop off, as well as 6970, or even a little bit higher, 6965. And yeah, furthermore, we also had a low volume tail on the downside as well on the upside. What means that basically, if we get lower and buyers can't hold this low, this area 6880, it's a high chance of sellers taking over and making back all those losses. Yeah. So what was the entry looking like today? Basically, what happened? We had some great buying, but then some constant selling, lower, lower, lower. And from down those lows, we had a good bid. And in most cases, if we see stuff like that, I like to trade the area. Once again, it's like not only based on structure, but as well as based on the footprint, based on a lot of sell aggression. As you guys can see, then CVD wasn't moving, or CVD was constantly going lower low, making lower lows, but price wasn't, which was another confluence for me, knowing that it's likely that sellers getting absorbed by passive buying. And after I saw those aggressive buyers stepping in here, I expected them to get higher. The only reason why I've taken only half the size was because this sell-off here was like pretty aggressive. That was the only thing, and I like to consider the speed of the moves which happen. I will definitely consider that. And you guys just saw how I managed this trade. At a certain amount of time, I put it to stop loss, because if they would have failed from down here once more, there is a high chance of them getting back to my entry, and I definitely want to get stopped out on this again. So stop loss to break even early, and then I just trailed with it. They made some new highs, higher highs, stop loss to 40 ticks, 10 points, 1 to 2R. I've taken a 60R profit around here. You guys can see that was the first profit. It was 1/3 of the contract size of the size. I've taken today only 3 contracts, not 6, because due to the big selling before I've entered, and then I exited it at 6957. It was like a good area for me, nearby the balance low, and I didn't want to over exaggerate